Welcome, Virgo. These are going to be your guidance cards for the week of July 19th through July 25th of 2021. So I have a couple of announcements. We do have a new schedule. So Monday we're doing fire signs, Wednesday water signs, and Thursday earth signs. Friday we'll do air signs, and that will be the new schedule implemented from now on. I'm hoping it'll make it a little bit easier for me throughout the week, and also make it a little bit easier for you to be able to find your video on a more consistent level. We also have the full moon this week, July 23rd. It's the buck moon. The name reflects the time of year that new antlers grow on the heads of bucks. So definitely getting a more heightened masculine energy. This full moon is in Aquarius. They say there's going to be less external emotions. I feel that's because there's going to be more internal emotions. Masculine energy tends to keep their emotions inside. I think it's more about finalizing our freedom. I feel like at this point, if we're still feeling boxed in, there's really going to be a massive pushback this week. So I feel like this full moon is going to be significant to all the zodiac signs. And then lastly, I do also want to mention we do have a new energy of the week, the Heal Yourself reading cards, intuitive guidance to transform your soul, which is very much what we're doing on this channel. We're healing our soul. Each week we have a different energy that we're working with. Each week we have a different thing that we're healing. So I definitely feel like that was a good move for the channel also. So let me know what you think. We have reached the 500 subscribers, so I have added the affiliate links below. I was able to go in and make my favorite decks list, so if you're interested in any of the decks, the links for that is in the description. All right, so Virgo, let's get started. Let's see what it is you're working on healing this week. Wow, that's beautiful. You have help from above. Virgo, it's number 27. I opened the book directly to the page. All right, it says, your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers have been heard. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams. Divine beings are working on your behalf to create the perfect circumstances for you to heal and open your heart. There is a higher order and timing to all things. It says, place your hands on your heart. Ask yourself clearly what you desire. Imagine what it looks like and feels like to have this. Then surround this image with silver light. Imagine sending this image with the silver light into the middle of the universe. Ask that you receive this image or something much better. So I'm definitely feeling like I'm talking to someone who is connected to spirit in some way, definitely has been praying, asking for something repeatedly. Definitely going to have something to do with healing some sort of situation. But let's clarify further, Virgo. We're going to use Queen of the Moon. Let's see if we can figure out what you're getting help from above with. Do you see that picture of that full moon in this picture? Definitely feel like this full moon energy is bringing something massive. So you have protection flipped. I always see that red cardinal. So help from above could be like a passed on loved one. But it shows this red cardinal carrying this person in this nest. It says you're highly protected, not only from spirit, but from your past loved ones. So I feel like this is for someone who's going through some sort of transformation. There is fear. You've been praying. I feel like this is someone who's praying desperately. I feel like spirit is trying to tell you, and your past on loved one who is helping you is trying to tell you, Virgo, that you are highly protected in this journey. Alright, Virgo, we're going to use the Numinous Astro deck next. Let's see if we can place this general reading into your own personal birth chart. Let's see what it is that you're working with here, Virgo. So Jupiter expansion. Jupiter expansion tells me that you're needing luck. You're needing something to favor, luck on your side. Bottom of the deck, you have Leo energy, which is the lover. It says creative, loving, playful, self-confident, glowing. So this could have something to do with a love energy, Virgo. a romantic energy, someone that you're in a romantic relationship with. But I'm definitely feeling like expansion, growth, having luck on your side. All right, Virgo, let's see if we can figure out what challenges or obstacles you're dealing with this situation. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot. Challenge or obstacle, the Empress. So that tells me two things. It can be several things. I'm sorry. So the Empress can be someone who's connected to spirit. So that could be this passed on loved one. That could be this passed on loved one that's bringing you help from above. That could be your challenge or obstacle. It's because you're asking and you're waiting for it. But this is the energy you're working with, so it tells me that this is what comes in. The Empress can also be about parenting. This can have something to do with children. The Empress can also be about abundance. This could be abundance in anything. But the Empress doesn't go without anything. So I'm feeling like I'm talking to someone whose resources are low and they feel like they're going without something. This can have something to do with love. It can have something to do with like a monetary situation. And it can also have something to do with children. Lesson to already learn. You have that 10 of Cups. Look at that, Virgo. So 10 of Cups is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. It is your lessons already learned, but I feel like that's what's happening this week. Outcome, union. That is beautiful. 4 of Wands. Virgo, you have been very much in a healing mode. I feel like healing of a relationship mode, and definitely feels like that is what is coming in this week, and clearly there was help from above. All right, Virgo, we are going to clarify, and we're going to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify. I'm seeing a lot of union this week, so if you are in a twin flame journey, definitely emotional fulfillment, definite like help from above, definite understanding of spirit and the universe, what your purpose is, what your mission is as a twin, and then of course the 4 of Wands is twin flame union also. So definitely could be speaking to someone in a twin flame journey. The twin flame energy has been massive this week. I feel like it's coming up in almost all the zodiac signs, and I feel it's because of the astrological aspects that we're in. We do have the Lionsgate portal opens, I believe, on the 26th, so that we will talk about in next week's reading, but that does bring a lot of unity. So for the Empress, you got a message. Someone communicated with you. Someone brought you exciting news, clarity, understanding. It's about freedom, liberation. I feel like you're fearful of making a change or doing something that has to do with a love relationship because you're afraid that you're going to lose that love relationship. And I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you that this whole journey is highly protected. With the 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords says this is what you're stressing about. This is what you're worried about. You're not sleeping. You're staying up at night. I'm feeling like this. I could be talking to someone who's suffering from depression, anxiety, some sort of situation like that. But it has to do with like their happy home life. And then for the 4 of Wands, look at that. It's beautiful. Justice. So I am seeing Libra here. And then of course really all air signs. But Justice. Justice says that there's balance brought to this situation. 4 of Wands is also balance. It's financial security, a firm foundation. These 4 Wands are in the ground and they are firm. They're not going to move. But these two people are going to build off of these 4 Wands. And I feel like Justice says that it's just, you've worked hard for this. It's your time. Something's happening, clearly help from above, that's helping you be able to reach this union. All right, Virgo, next we're going to do magical times. These are going to be empowerment messages to you from Spirit about this situation. Massive energy this week. I feel like most people thought because this was not a supermoon and the supermoons are done with for the year that we were not going to feel the intensity of this full moon. Also, again, because it is in Aquarius, which is, again, it's further away. I feel like people thought that this full moon was not going to be significant, but it's definitely impacting all of the zodiac signs. You have creation. So I definitely feel like I'm speaking to someone who could be on the twin flame journey. It says, remember your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. gratitude. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. So I'm kind of getting like someone has the things they need, but they're stressing about having more. And I'm thinking it's possible that Spirit is trying to show them to be content with where they're at on the journey they're at. This could have something to do with divine timing. But definitely feeling like financial security comes in at the end of this week. Some sort of like something that takes the weight off of your shoulders. You have flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. And I was kind of getting that. Like you're kind of like needing something to bend. We'll take healing also. It says, bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. On the bottom of the deck, destiny. I definitely feel like this is someone who's on the journey, headed towards their destiny. Acknowledge your mission. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. Alright. Okay, Virgo, let's end it with a Moonology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I definitely feel like it's going to be a very emotional week, but I definitely feel like at the end of the week you come out on this very firm foundation. It's like the scales are finally balanced. And you've been working on this energy for quite some time. I definitely would go look to see what house Leo is in on your chart. What does that house represent? Do you have any planets in that house? A lot of times people think because they don't have anything in that house, then they don't deal with those energies. But look at that, Gemini. But definitely not the case. It just means that you dealt with those issues in a past life and you should have stronger abilities in those departments. Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini came out, so I do feel like I'm talking to someone on the twin journey. Have faith in your dreams. Could be someone who's given up and union comes in surprisingly. And it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's the full moon in Capricorn. This is the full moon in Aquarius. Don't forget to do your full moon rituals. But I definitely feel like this is going to be your guidance for the week. This moon is going to be very significant for you. Make sure you're releasing any energies that are no longer suiting you. So Virgo, you can make room for these new energies to come in. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.